Hey educators, it's Ms. Bone here, and the unit that you are in at the present time is perfect for collaborative work. When the kids are creating graphs and organizing data, representing that data, it's a perfect time to get a lot of brains involved. So they make sure they put their labels on and they have all their X's in the right place and they organize the data and make the little checks when they put it on the line plot. So on today's lesson, we are organizing some data on line plots, and I'm going to show you how to make a Jamboard, and then you can make small groups with it. So when you want to make small groups with Jamboard, there's something that's really important. You can't just make one Jamboard, because if you just make one Jamboard and then assign it to each of the kids, it's going to end up all going on the same Jamboard. So you're not going to get group work, you're going to get one big whole class work. So we're going to go to the slides that I was particularly thinking were great for group work today. Was the Explore on the line plot lesson, where we analyze the data on the line plots, create the line plots. So first thing I'm going to do is make sure that everything is clear, because the Jamboard will come out a little bit blurry. So I'm going to copy this picture here, because I want the kids working on it on the Jamboard. And I'm going to go pop over to Jamboard and create a new jam. Now, when I title this jam, I'm going to title it Group 1. And I'm only going to give this Jamboard to the kids in this group. So you might even title it some of your students' names, you know, Chelsea, Ivan, Areem. That's their Jamboard. And then I'm going to post the picture on here. Go back to this beautiful slide. And I want to make sure the directions are on here. So I'm not going to need the little X's and fractions. If you wanted to differentiate, you absolutely could. Put the fractions on there for the kids who might need it. Just let them do the X's. But I'm going to take screenshots of the directions. I'm going to come back over here. And I'm going to insert that screenshot. Where am I? Here we go. Insert. I'm going to browse. I really like Google Chromebooks because the screenshot gets copied immediately, but that's okay. I'll go get it on my Mac. Find our latest screenshot. Here it is. So we've got the directions on here. We've got the chart on here. And then you can either make the line plot or again, go back and take another little screenshot of the awesome little line plot that's already made for you. And insert that line plot. Okay, so you basically have the same exact slide here. You might actually even, now that I think about it, you might want to put the line plot on the next page of your Jamboard so the kids have a lot of room to work with that line plot. And now that you've got it all set for them and you want it to be collaborative work, you're going to pop over to Google Classroom. You're going to go into your classwork. You're going to create that assignment and you're going to say Group 1, analyzing data. And when you add, you can go to add, and your Jamboard will be right in Google Drive. Add that Jamboard from your Google Drive. And this is really important step down here. See where it says students can view file? You need to make sure. You could say make a copy for each student. However, they won't all be able to work on the same Jamboard. So if you want them working just collaboratively and talking about it while they all have their own copy, which is sometimes really important to do, you can click make a copy for each student. However, if you want them to take on roles and create the line plot together on one copy to hand in, then you need to make sure you select students can edit file. And then you jump over here, and I don't have any students in this VCS classroom, but up here on the upper right-hand corner where it says all students, that's where your students' names are. You would click on that and you would just select only the students who you wanted in this group. Only the students who you want in this group. You would then assign it to those students and you're all set with group one. Now I know, remember at the beginning, I said it's really important when you do collaborative group work with a Jamboard, you can't use this same Jamboard for the next group. You have to make group two's Jamboard. But it gets a little bit easier because then you can just go over to group one's Jamboard and you don't have to take all those screenshots. So you can just go back into Jamboard. And I don't want to assign group one's Jamboard. I need a whole new Jamboard now. So I'm just going to go to new Jamboard. And I'm going to go group two, title it group two. But then I can just jump right back to group one's Jamboard and copy everything and just super quick make group two's Jamboard. Or not. Okay, well, that's not working, but we can just go get it over here and start all over. The good thing is we already took the screenshots. So note to self, everybody, apparently you can't copy from one Jamboard and paste to the next. That's new to me, or maybe it's just technology and it's just deciding not to work today. Anyways, we're going to make it work. Go ahead and make the exact same slides here. And then you would go back to Google Classroom with this Jamboard. You would create another assignment. You would make it group two's Jamboard, analyzing data. And you would go through all the same steps again. Add group two's Jamboard. And then make sure you click students can edit file, and all of the students in that group will be in this Jamboard together, collaborating, working beautifully, learning how to analyze data, create line plots, all that good stuff. Good luck, educators. Bye.